This is December 6th, 2021. Countdown in so many dimensions to the end of this vaccination year, epic year, and we are going to end it with Venus retrograde on Pluto, not less. How are you all? I'm Osher, astrologer, developer of Astrofinance method. If you want to see the markets indication and prediction for months ahead, check the links below. Tomorrow on 7th of December you are going to see the World Weekly Astrology that is already available via Patreon, and I scanned already what my opinion for the next week and in a general picture ahead. I just want to share in this video some extra general perspective to what we are having right now, and we are experiencing end of the road. This is Mars in Scorpio that is come to meet Ketu, the south node. This is battles, old battles that will have challenge to end. Specifically that Mars is squaring Jupiter this week and ready to activate in the next week the placement of the solar eclipse where we had in December 4th. We are seeing already explosion in gas lines in Iran, and this is a big event that we may expect in Iran into the next spring, as Jupiter and Neptune will meet in 23 degrees of Pisces exactly on Uranus of Iran. Those are many other aspects that are happening in the geopolitics events that I scanned also in the EU forecast. By the way, it's going to be available to general public on 11th of December. If you missed it, I did a trailer to this. And what we need to do in this week is very much to let part of our ego to die, to end, to see a new future, to start valuing what has more values, what less, what we need to release. This is so much purge that is coming related to relationships and value for physical things. Venus will retrograde on Pluto, and we are already feeling it. A lot of people could feel the obsession for security, that government will provide us what we need, and it's failing. And also with other people interaction, and we will need to do a new balance here. But this balance will be related to ending the old game, ending the old paradigm. We are also speaking about shift of values. So in October, if I'm not mistaken, the Bitcoin future approved, and now Bitcoin is manipulated. Bitcoin is manipulated under the regular stock market or the regular derivatives activity, with all the manipulation that we saw happening in oil price. And what is happening? Suddenly silver, the digital silver, Ethereum, not a real silver, is rising a lot and taking a much bigger part of the market cap in the crypto space, because Ethereum is an open code and impossible right now to control with the old structure as they did with Bitcoin. So even the price of Bitcoin fell, the Ethereum is continue high above the $4,000. And this is a great hope, because Ethereum is the mother of the altcoin in general, but this is the concept to shift the internet. because we are in the era of Aquarius entering right now, it's all about information and knowledge. And all what we need to do is to break the internet. When I'm saying the word breaking, is also about Saturn squaring Uranus, is about breaking the rules, breaking the structures, breaking the paradigm. So Ethereum is promising a great percentage up to what I'm watching months ahead, and it's very much about the initiation of the Web 3.0 that will enable us to divide our information, our data, in a new way, in a new platform. I know that it's still very abstract and unknown to a lot of us, but you all will need to start understanding how to use it. Like people in the 80s, 90s still had difficult time to understand what is regular internet. And it's easy once you will see it once, using with a MetaMask, not metaverse, MetaMask. This is why this word metaverse right now becomes so strong in our mind, are trying to confuse the terms. Also, this Venus retrograde of Pluto seems to me like infrastructure or declaration of the Libra card. Libra sign is ruled by Venus. And Venus is going to retrograde on Pluto, on the government, on the structure, and Pluto return in the United States. So it's about revolution and change of value of the dollar. We're going to see. We will need to use in 2022 the energies differently, the wealth differently. Not just holding it to one day to be value something else. It's already valuing. We will need to start spreading and investing in real projects. That even real is in the internet field. It's by installing servers, is by creating new networks to provide regular services that we are using. People will need to break free and to take a risk to reach freedom, because no one will give you the keys to go out. You will need to take the keys and to open the cage. What else? Mercury will try Neptune this week. Together with this end of the road game that we will need to shift our paradigm about things. It's about releasing false information, and it seems to happen already with the Omicron. They will try to take more of our freedom away to implement their final bite. But this Saturn squaring Uranus this time, in this part of the year, the end of the year, seems that right now they will have extra power because Uranus is retrograde and Saturn moving direct. So it's like the control is stronger on the Uranus retrograde, but is very much stationing now. So it's still giving a hope that something will not hold water. And whatever sort of infrastructure they'll try to create will fail once more people will wake up to the potential and the alternatives, always alternative Uranus that is helping us. Speaking very briefly to what I already covered in the World Weekly Astrology, and bear in mind, I said since the beginning of 2021 that 2022 is the big, it's always a setup. So we will need to see the signs how we are imagining, transcending with new habits, with new attitude to things, with love, with belief, is something that is beyond government. This is the quantum physics law that things can change by the observer. So I will end this short video here, just to give you a sort of touch from Brazil. And it's not good time to initiate anything right now. Let the things to fall, to break down, and take what is yours. Mars on the south node. What is yours? Take. It's about take. Don't push, take. We will see what this all means in the coming future. Love you all.